Hello and welcome. So this week we've been exploring the aspect of courage. Courage to live as us, especially in those moments when life just seems way too much. How do you live your life when the weight of everything feels heavy? When you wonder if you have actually what it takes to face the challenges that are right in front of you. Sometimes we feel we don't even have the courage to do what we want to do, let alone all those things that we feel we have to. But there's a secret. We do have the courage, the strength, the fortitude, the determination to live this life, the life you were meant to live. So often we struggle because we feel like we're falling short. We feel like we're lacking something really basic. But we were designed for this life. And so we already possess everything that we need. It's within us. We, believe it or not, arrived with a toolkit in place. But what makes living life difficult is when we start to feel defeated, is when we try to live someone else's life. When we compare ourselves to others, we measure ourselves against their ideals. And especially when we think we need to walk someone else's path, believing that if we don't, we will disappoint them. That's when life really starts to feel overwhelming. Why? Because we're wearing shoes that just don't fit us. We can try hard, but no matter how hard we try, we will never be comfortable in those shoes because it's not our path. And then because we fail, we carry the weight of their disappointment in us wherever we go. It's like trying to climb a mountain that is impossible to scale. It's a kind of hell. But when you live your own life, now that's something we were built for. You have the exact skills, the power, the wisdom, the knowledge to navigate your own journey. You are fully equipped for the life that is uniquely yours. No one else can live it for you because no one else has the tools that you have gathered through all your experiences, through the lessons, the struggles, the instincts that you have gathered. And when we face those moments where we feel like we're lacking courage, it's important to stop and remember the courage is already inside you. It's not something you need to go and find, not something you've got to start from scratch. It's right there, just waiting for you to acknowledge it. And yes, sometimes it's buried beneath layers of doubt and fear, but it's always there. This well of strength is always with you. Just remember that no matter how tough things seem, we have the resources to handle it. And when you start living in alignment with your true self, with your heart, it's easy to find the courage. But you have to let go of the comparisons, let go of the pressures of trying to fit into somebody else's mold. Let the wisdom that you have shine through. Live your life. Let it be your guiding thought whenever you're unsure or overwhelmed. You are brave enough to live your life exactly as it is, with all the challenges and the joys. You don't need to be anyone else, and you don't need to live anyone else's version of success or happiness. You are brave enough, strong enough, wise enough to live your life. And remember this, there is nobody out there who can live your life better than you can. There is nobody out there who is better equipped to live your life than you are. So stop trying to be somebody else. Stop trying to walk in their path. And if anything, that brings up fear. When we try to live someone else's life, it's fearful. But when we are aligned with who we are, there might still be fear, but something about it feels right. It feels right because it is right to be you. And that power and that courage is always with you. So now we come to the light language part. So you know what to do. Just sit back and relax, and we're going to invite in all the blessed high energy that we need to help us acknowledge our light, to help us know our courage, and that whatever we face in life, we have all the power and all the skills that we could ever need. Mauranda sueran zakiaka, ti moish nauran shinchea that is better. Kimoranda kashi signaron that Hashem Masia Varakoya, the Kia Maratashne, Yamosunda Seyateresh Karamishwara Zimmer Sisi. Tunaze Ayamura Marashuns Kuran the Kashe Signara Matatsi. Timusher and that a she and Nugara Kiswara, a Shinja Yamarasi Turin Suara. Sayin da Kion da Karashim Pasaya, Boran da Shekes Morata de Shenda. Tunia Shimu Shara Marshisu Narara da Shisundiara da Kihora Kiso. Tunan Messinda. Nimsiweren that a Shunkorashakasi. Tiari, Ayamara that a Sheza, Shita Donat Kashe Samara that a she. Tunarsi Samare, de Kiaro, the Shinzasier, and the Kashis Marakatash and the Kareotashika, Sinjiwaran Bachashi. Maranda Sunda Sikiko Kiora, Sunda Sikura, but a Krikujan si. Me dara shenda si, at the Grekoranda Kashi, and at the Kremiatara si. Sometimes we feel as though there was something that went wrong with the mold that created us. But it didn't, because you were made by the master baker. Ayumuranda Kishkosidia Darada Shika Samaraki Yaturkishka, the Marasita, the Kiyumora, the Marasita Jishia, Jamoranda Sia Tarakiora, the Mujoran that Shishi, Quizia Marakiora, the Nama Siara Marakia, Kurian da Kasi, Jamurata Shinda. Maura data siberegio, aja damashi yetagragiora, kajumboy datasi, sinjiata sierra takishamara, ayapa. Within that recipe, I put all the ingredients that you need. But I want that kishamara, raisa siya darasi, kaya yitakrashi, karono krishinda kasiya. But sometimes we don't know we've got them in place until we need them. Marawuta shenla siada. At the didisna, at the perona rajgrojia, to madunza, harisi shamare, tandenamuranda kiora, sheya. It's about trusting in who you are, trusting in the universe, knowing that everything is already there for you. It's all within Marimuraya, Tarasukara Maratisi. Jamoranda si, I say, Ayatakasikwaramanda Kasho si, Shoranda shi, Moranda sa, Waranda si, Oda Parasikawa, Karamata si, and the Kashiwara Gamorata si, Shototorshia. What doesn't help is when we engage in false modesty and we start thinking, oh, I don't have the skills to do this. And we hide them. No hiding. You have barajo waranta shushi warambasi. Kuranda kasha baranda si. Sitatina marata sitisi sura the kasi. Kujukusia, Kajukusi, Baranda Sharaba Satatisi. Tamuranda Nashu, Shuhambar, the Shikurukuja, si Jaja Cabrati Sanda Parase. Marunda says, see and jazz the Maratotoko, Rankaze, Marakakora, and Marakakosheta, Marandasi, Boranda, Asasati, Tetusha, Korakmaka Varetokuse, Timaranda, Sesi, Yetaka, Shokoramesema, Marabrede Dashni, Kushushanisia, Taranda Sua, the Kashi, Koran Kaja, Samar, the Tashi, Koranda Crazy Zokanda, Karabadeshan, Mazamaranda Kisokaka, Ishka, Moramarabara. Ayo randas samasi mebarati. It's like we have a book, and on this book is every skill listed. And when you need to access that skill, the page will turn, and you will know that it is inside of you. You have the power, you have the courage and the skills. You have never been abandoned. The universe is always with you. Know in yourself that everything that arises will help you grow, will help you become more of you, and it's just another page turning within your book. So I hope that little bit of light language there will help you to recognize within yourself how magical and extraordinary you are, and how everything is just right, as you need it, it will come. Think of each page as being like a helper arriving. It's another beautiful aspect of who you are. And you are way more than you think you are. You will see. So if you're enjoying these mini light language activations, I do longer events, and the next one is, I think, November 23rd. Check it out. It's on my website and on my Facebook page. And I hope you will join me there, either in person or distantly. In the meantime, step into your courage, step into your light, and I look forward to seeing you once again on another Friday Spiritual Lecture. Bye-bye. No,